Realistically, that's a very tough book. He's paid all your bills. Switch it up. Left hand like good old. Yeah, fader. That's cool. Martin Rose it. Rowan, who has really good mid-range. Mid-range. Mid-range.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up moments away. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Barnes with a screen on Maxey. Primetime passes to Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Yet another steal from him.
Well, he came into the league and made an immediate impact with his defense. I mean, he's amassed so many steals and now ranks first all-time for takeaways in a rookie season.
Man, what a year it's been. The steals have been remarkable, but when you look at the whole package he's brought to the team, it's phenomenal. Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
BA, what a great matchup we have tonight. MP and Joel Embiid both are in the MVP race. MP told me pregame, I'm playing with a little extra motivation tonight. Joel is such an incredible player. I have to be on my A game. It should be fun to monitor those two guys.
You're right, Allie. This is going to be some fun here. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to review the game plan. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they still go out and play hard every night. Unfortunately, it's one step forward and one step back. And they just don't have much time left. I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
George against Barrett. Gordon, right side. They need this. Knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Hurdle with a screen on Maxey. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle just making the alley-oop look rather pedestrian. Real easy.
And the 76ers with possession. 6-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Here's primetime. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. It's rebounded by George.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous. Outstanding initiative from Barnes. You know, he's solid at knowing when to go after alley-oops.
Gordon outside. Martin outside. Pass to Embiid. No good with a layup.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's primetime. Maxey covering. Now here's Barrett. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. 76ers trail by 8. Gordon on the wing. Guarded by Dick. Pass to Embiid. Over Barnes. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. a look at the stats for him.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Gordon with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, a little burst of speed gets Gordon the steal, and then seconds later, he's got the break started.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. To the paint. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Gordon. Maxey's got his second basket.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Picked by Pirtle. Primetime passes to Pirtle. Oh, kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Pass to Embiid. Over Pirtle. Embiid can't hit.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Down low. Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle's got 8.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. That, again, speaks to his mobility.
George feels it out a bit. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
That's good from George. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
6 on the shot clock. Pirtle with a screen on Martin. Barnes, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
To the middle. Martin, the pass to George. And there's a 3-second violation. Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. 5th best, Paul George.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation, transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys, and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Now here's Maxey. He's closely guarded. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
First team foul. At the line for Toronto.
Barnes, no good on the free throw. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Here's prime time. George defending. And he's going for the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Gordon outside. Martin against Barnes. George outside. Drops in the 3. George has got 6.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Raptors lead by 6. Here's prime time. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Pass to Pirtle. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Gordon, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. George left side. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Dick. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Picked his pocket. Now here's George, guarded by Dick. Shoots from 14. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Raptors lead by 6. Quickly outside. Boucher a screen on Maxey. Quickly with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Gordon outside. They set a pick. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 14. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Jakob Poeltl. R.J. Barrett out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's prime time in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Raptors lead by 14. Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. Paul with it. No points so far. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Here's prime time. Poeltl with a screen on Paul. Prime time passes to Quickly. Here's prime time. He's guarded by Paul, and he lobs it up and finished off by Boucher.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Outside Paul. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Outside Paul. Offensive rebound. Lowry, the pass to mycareer. Now here's Embiid, covered by Pirtle. Embiid misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's primetime. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Mitchell's checked in for quickly. And the second free throw is good. 76ers trail by 14. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Paul with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Embiid from outside. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Wizards put on a show. He had 39 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Gordon comes in for Lowry. Here's primetime. He's guarded by Paul. Primetime passes to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Throws it up high.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Primetime passes to Mitchell. Pirtle with a screen on Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The three, Barrett. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Hey, regardless of the team, if anybody is a captain, it's going to be Chris Paul. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Barrett. Here's primetime. Boucher a screen on Paul. Primetime passes to Mitchell. And stolen by Paul. Gordon on the wing. Martin up top. Gordon left side. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Tops in scoring, and they're tops in the NBA in free throw percentage. Get too aggressive on D against them, and they'll make you pay at the stripe.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Chris Paul. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Here's Primetime. Outside Barrett. Pass to Primetime. To stop the drought. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
76ers trail by 7. Lets the 3 fly, and that's good. Paul George for 3. George has got 9.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
And there's the lob. Ooh, they pick off the pass. They've got numbers. Here's Martin, and it's rejected. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 4. Here's Primetime. Boucher on the screen. Inside, and finished off by Boucher.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Barrett against George. Shot clock at 5. Outside Maxey. The 3 is up. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The 3, Barrett. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Brown comes in for Mitchell. Gordon outside. George left side. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Here's Primetime. Maxey covering. Primetime gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Martin outside. Back to Maxey. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Gordon against Brown. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
76ers trail by 9. Pass to Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good. So it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, they don't.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just joining us, we played through the first half. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The 3, Barrett. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Maxey out there with Eric Gordon. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Primetime. Outside Barrett. Pass to Primetime. Outside Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Hurdle with a screen on Martin. The 3 from Barnes. Paul George pulls it in. 76ers trail by 3. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Inside, Gordon stays loose and free, ready to make his moves around the defense there.
Primetime passes to Pirtle. No good that time.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
George outside. For 3, Maxey gets the 3 ball to go. Maxey's got 10 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to George. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Barnes with a screen on Maxey. And he lobs it up top. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And the jam by George.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Primetime passes to Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
George outside. Martin, the pass to Embiid. Maxey with it. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And now a 6-point 76ers lead. Picked by Pirtle. Primetime passes to Pirtle. He's off on that one.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
George, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Maxey passes to George. To the middle. Rebound by the Raptors.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Philadelphia making a change here. Paul's checked in. Well, we've come to expect strong shooting from the league's small forwards. And here are the top scorers in that position in the second half of the season. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
And this group does a great job of staying in attack mode. I mean, you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Primetime. Tipped. Pirtle with a screen on Paul. Primetime can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Gordon. Embiid from outside. That shot missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pirtle with a screen on Paul. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle.
Second in scoring, and they finished top 5 in the association in blocks per game. Their rapid intensity on this end really shining through and helping to intimidate opponents.
And you got to avoid fouling this team. It's really that simple. They are the top team in the league in terms of free throw percentage because they don't want to waste any chances to cash in from the line. To the paint. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Barnes with a screen on Gordon. Primetime passes to Barnes. Throw it down on the lob.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Mitchell against Gordon. Embiid a screen on Mitchell. Gordon against Mitchell. From behind the arc. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Paul. Gordon's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, Gordon has always been a guy who could knock down the 3, and his attempts increased significantly, though, when he headed to Houston, and he is rock solid from deep.
The Sixers lead by 4. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his 1st foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Barnes with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Martin outside. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Paul. And here's Embiid. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A. I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Paul looking it over. Pass to Oubre. Fires from deep. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Barnes. Boucher a screen on Martin. Down low. Prime time. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. Gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now an update on Tyrese Maxey from Allie LaForce. What'd you learn, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers was able to update me on the situation. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Primetime passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Drummond to screen on Brown. For 3, Maxey. The shot that time not on target. It's all tied in Toronto. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. R.J. Barrett out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's prime time in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Oubre gets it to go. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got rebound number 8 now. Here's the floater. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Primetime to take the lead. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Council. Guarded by Dick. Now here's Paul. And Embiid gets the double team. Here's Council. And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Primetime can't get it to go. The Sixers leading. Lowry outside. Pass to Paul. Boucher against Embiid. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Boucher.
You know, the blend of size and skill makes Embiid so hard to defend, and as a result, most of the time he draws fouls.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Mycareer's checked in for Philadelphia.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
To the middle, Poeltl. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And that one misses.
Boy, Poeltl is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Oubre can't hit. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Poeltl, outside Barnes. Here's Primetime. Barnes with a screen on Oubre. Here's Poeltl. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oubre against Barrett. Inside. Out to Lowry. From the arc. Hits the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Embiid inside. He's working on Poeltl. Poeltl with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Gordon, he's checked in for Mycareer. That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Lowry with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Over Poeltl. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Embiid's got 11 points here in the second half. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Barnes with a screen on Paul. Kicks it out to Barrett to take the lead. Drains the triple.
I know Barrett loves to strike from the corners. He just trusts himself to make that shot.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Lowry outside. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And Embiid drops them both. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes a screen. Here's primetime. 5 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Paul. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
He doesn't back down from anybody. Paul has to be one of the most tenacious competitors in the league.
Into the lane. And primetime gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Embiid against Pirtle. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound Toronto. Primetime's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Defended by Gordon. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Paul passes to Oubre. Here's Embiid. Good on the 13-footer. Embiid's got 25 points.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Here's primetime. Pirtle with a screen on Paul. To the paint. Yet another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Pass to Oubre. Embiid a screen on Barrett for 3. Gordon. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's primetime. He's guarded by Paul. Primetime passes to Barrett. Here's primetime. Pirtle with a screen on Paul to the inside. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. With some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Oubre. Paul George comes in for Lowry. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Chris Paul. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Purdy, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Hurdle with a screen on Maxey. Here's prime time. And a nice finish on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's prime time. Kicks it out to Barron. Pirtle with a screen on Maxey. Throws it up high. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
It's stolen away. Gordon outside. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
Never quite sure of what Gordon's going to do in the pick and roll. When he sees a passing lane, he fires it in there.
Here's prime time. Maxey covering. And he drives in. Oh, deflected. Here's prime time. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Outside Maxey to take the lead. It's rebounded by Barron. Barron's got 4 rebounds now. Primetime passes to Barnes. Over Gordon. No good off the glass. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Maxey. Launches it. Rebound Toronto.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Primetime passes to Barnes. Here's Primetime. Barnes a screen. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Oh my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
76ers trail by 4. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Primetime. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
For 3, Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Barnes with a screen on Maxey. Primetime passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Primetime. Finished off the break. And now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Embiid can't hit. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Picked by Pirtle. That's to Dick. Here's Primetime. Maxey covering. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Barnes with a screen on Maxey. Here's Primetime. The offensive rebound. Pirtle with a screen on Martin. Primetime passes to Pirtle. And it's Martin with the rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Barrett. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
20 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third personal foul. 14 foul.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you've got to hit your free throws.
And Philadelphia calls time here. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
For three, George, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. And Philadelphia calls time here. 17 seconds left in the game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Martin. No good on the 3. And now we've got an intentional foul.
His third team at the line for Toronto. Number 3, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's unable to get the second one. So it's Toronto picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.